Happy December. I hope you're enjoying this glorious month. It's my birthday month. Yay! Actually, in fact, it's my birthday week. Excited. So today, I'm here talking about what your end goal is and how flexible you are about how you reach there. That's my subject today after a conversation that I had, a lengthy conversation actually over the weekend with a friend who's also into law of attraction, the hermetic laws like myself, but in my eyes wasn't really pushing into action any of the goals they said they wanted, simply because they couldn't recognize it because it wasn't packaged in the way that they had expected it to be. Therefore, they couldn't see the wood for the trees. I'm not being judgmental or anything of that sort of vein. I just wanted to talk about how flexible we are about recognizing our blessings and how flexible we are in terms of getting there. I mean, for me, it's a two-part question. Because when I used to think about my own goals, I used to always think, as long as I have the ability to express myself creatively, everything I wanted was going to come through that chosen field. My wealth, my freedom, my fame. But because I had chosen my designing career as the channel to work through, I assumed for many decades it was going to come through that platform. But lo and behold, it didn't quite happen. Well, not in the way that I'd hoped it would. But, you know, what do you do? When life decides to throw you a curveball, when your higher self, the divine, the universe, decides to put you on another path that looks so differently from what you thought you'd be on. You might even think, where did this new thing come from? I've never shown any interest where this is concerned. That's how I felt. Well, to a certain degree. Didn't think it would be anything that would be major in my life. However, when you do heed the call, it can potentially get you to your end goal in ways that are probably less taxing on you in the long run. And I say the long run because obviously every new adventure requires us to learn new skills, which can be a little bit trying and a little bit challenging. Take us out of our comfort zone, make us a little bit uncomfortable in our skin before we're comfortable in our skin, right? That's what happens. We might say we want X, Y, Z in life, but often enough might not make any moves because it doesn't look exactly how we thought it would look, or because it doesn't come in the same package as we expected. The manifestations we want will actually happen, and I'm a real advocate for that because I'm seeing it in my own world. We just can't hold too tightly on to how our blessings are going to transpire. So in my own humble opinion, any redirection of careers, life, love, anything, is the divine's protection, the divine's intervention that happens in our life as a consequence of us consciously or subconsciously deciding to surrender to where we are at present and how we truly feel about our life, our circumstances, etc. No more illusions or doing what we think is expected of us. We just make that choice to just surrender. Actually, my lovely friend also felt it was not fair of her to, express her dissatisfaction regarding how she feels in her life because she's doing really well. And she thinks people might deem her as ungrateful. Because obviously a lot of people are not in that position. But I kept saying to her, at the end of the day, you can still be in a state of gratitude and still want different things in life. It's not saying you're not grateful because you have other desires. It's part of our growth. We change, we evolve, we become new, we regenerate. We learn new things, we like new things, we get rid of things. It's just part of the process. So I was just saying to her, yeah, you make a lot of money, but are you happy? And it's quite evident she isn't. So it's not a problem to want different things. In fact, the end goal could even sometimes change. So you might have to be flexible in regards to that too. But it's a work in progress. And if we do choose to follow the new path that is being introduced to us and manage to get through the initial turbulence and an initial shock to the system, I'm certain we'll all reach our end goals doing something that feels more enjoyable, more fulfilling, and more aligned to who we are presently. And we'll have fun along the way in the process. Yeah. We'll be in alignment. We'll be truly ourselves, our authentic self. Our authentic self, that word. Anyway, that was me. That was my weekend. And yeah, it really was quite an interesting one. And yeah, life is always changing. So we have to change with it, etc., etc. And I hope this helps somebody to look beyond their circumstances and to sort of look at where they want to go, as opposed to concentrating too much on what's happening now. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, you know the drill. Please like, please subscribe, and I will see you in a few more days for another one of my musing.